Drawing Canada Step 1. In order to memorize how to draw Canada, or any map for that matter, you need to remember some points on the map that you can aim for. So I remember them like this. I always start, this is just where my brain likes to start, is right here. And I like to think of this as a shark fin. So I call it the 60-75 is the starting dive. And then you go 2 over and you have your tip of Greenland, and then you can draw it from there. And then my next point of reference is I say to myself, 45-60 is the bottom part that's twisty. So all this mess in here with New Brunswick and Newfoundland and Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island, that's the 45-60, the bottom east that's twisty. And then 41-82 makes the whale tail blue, and I forgot to put this one in. But Ontario makes like a goldfish or a whale, so I call him the whale, and the whale tail is the 41-82. And it's blue because it's sticking the part of his tail that's sticking into the Great Lakes. Then this point over here is 50-123, so 50 degrees north, 123 degrees west is the corner of BC, British Columbia. So 50-123 is the corner of BC. And then our next point up here is the Yukon Territories, and the Yukon Territories had gold. So I remember it as saying 69-141 Yukon gold for everyone, and that's the corner of Yukon up here. And then our last point is up here. It's the very top of Canada, and so that makes a nice well-rounded shape that you can kind of have all the corners in it. And I remember it as 83-75, you've made it to the top alive, and that's the top one. And that's the end of step 1. So I would memorize all of those points and just either memorize them as a list or memorize them as a poem or put them to music. But that's how I remember where on the map or where on the globe Canada goes.